Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I got some good news and I got some bad news for you. The good news is I'm going to be a millionaire very soon because someone sent me an email and they asked a question about it and I didn't get it, and they actually said in there, I sent a lot of pictures, maybe it was sent to your spam. And so I went to spam and I looked, and guess what? There was hundreds and hundreds of emails from you guys in the sense of the boots on the ground. So it was sort of overwhelming, but I found out because some guy in Nigeria said they found a long-lost relative of mine. I have like $2.3 million coming to me. I only have to send him like $6,000. And then I also won a lottery for, I think it was $600,000. So I'm going to be rich. So I appreciate that person sending me to my spam folder. But the bad news is I have missed a lot of information that you've given, and I have not answered back. So today I moved over 160 into my inbox and I'm going through them. Some of the people have sent me stuff for boots on the ground. Usually I type something small for it, a thank you at least. Today I did. I'm trying to get through as many as possible. So if you sent me something and you get a response, it's because it went to spam, and I don't understand it because some of the stuff that went to my inbox, I commented it back, and then they commented back to me and it went to spam. So very confusing why it did that. And then there was people that I talked to every day on there. They had stuff they had sent and it was in spam, and 90% of their stuff goes through. So a little confused, but I'm gonna be a millionaire soon. But I also have to play catch up. So let's get right into boots on the ground. If you have anything to send me that you think is important, send it to southernprepper1, the number 1, at yahoo.com, and it will be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into it. This is Mama Jean's. It's a store in Missouri, sells food. Normally they buy a 50-pound bag of organic oats, and it was 3 months ago, it was $70. They went to buy a new bag, it was $225. They did not purchase it. It was way too expensive. Also, let's go into someone who buys Home Depot. They bought a small metal shed, very small one. Last December they paid $600. They looked it up. Today it is $800 for the same shed. This is a Dollar Tree in Indiana. It is fully stocked. It was even fully stocked during COVID, especially with toilet paper. They had toilet paper in there. But the worker said the last 2 weeks they can't get any toilet paper. So the person said, this is odd. And I agree, that is odd. They also buy some healthy foods for a particular special diet they're on. That foods have gone way up in price, so they've had to change their diet a little bit, buy some other things because they just can't afford what they were buying. Way too expensive. This person went to the doctor. They have inflammation of the tendons in the wrist, and they talked to the doctor, and the doctor said, okay, let's do this. And they were talked about injections with the steroids and the lidocaine into the wrist. They left the room assuming they were going to come get the medication and bring it back and apply it, give the shot. But when they came back, they said they were going to take a more conservative approach and just give you ice and a splint. So this person thinks, after hearing all my boots on the ground reports of shortages, that maybe they don't have any lidocaine, maybe they don't have any steroids. So very interesting. Also, she said that there is a lot of internet problems, and I'm getting a lot of that. Internet problems all over the United States. Slow internet, no internet. Let's go over to Florida, and this is the Fresh Market, and its register system's been down for I think 2 days, and they said it was still down. This guy's been in the business 37 years doing radiator business. He deals lots with farmers. Farmers are not buying anything new just because of the crazy economic situation, and he actually says that they're talking about scary times coming, and they're worried definitely about the economy. And these are farmers saying these things. This guy wanted to just give you a helpful hint that he said Larson Secure Elegant Storm Doors. Larson Storm Doors. He said these are excellent doors for security. They look good and they are well built, and they're easy to find at most big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot. So Larson's, L-A-R-S-O-N. Look into it. Having another piece of glass or another door that you can secure from the inside will slow the bad guys down. This is Bush's Chicken in Texas. Fast food, I guess, drive-through. They're no longer putting their prices on their drive-through. I don't know if they're changing so rapidly with the price of commodities and chicken and all kinds of other things. There is no prices when you drive through. Also, a title plant in San Antonio, a trucker driver was told not going to receive any more parts for the foreseeable future. So that's going to hurt him because he won't be able to deliver parts there. He also said an RV resort near him has 155 filled positions of RVs, but there is 120 open spots. That's crazy. The last weekend I went through the state park next to us and I looked, and at least 85% were full, but there's 15% not being occupied, be it by tent, be it by camper. This is a huge problem because this time of the year, to get a reservation at that park, you have to make it months and months and months and months ago, especially on a holiday. So people are not driving, especially driving big campers anywhere. This is roofing material. This guy says he figured it out. He sent me some of the pictures and some of the memos. He says over the last few years, every 60 days, the roofing materials have gone up about 7% every 60 days. And he showed me a lot of the memos. It is crazy. This guy had a new AC installed. The inside perfect. The outside unit only lasted 2 months and something went wrong. And it's probably a bad board. And the repair guy said he can't get the new board to fix it until October. So no AC for him. This is Central Illinois. This happened on June the 16th. This is the Walgreens pharmacy was closed all day. They didn't have a sign on it saying why, but we're thinking maybe they didn't have a pharmacist or didn't have enough workers to man the pharmacy. Some gas stations are not even putting the price of the fuel on their digital signs. This person's waiting it's a year to get a steer butchered, and that's widespread everywhere. And a year is pretty good. I've seen 18 months delayed on getting your animals processed. So basically, if you want an animal processed, you might need to have an appointment right now for an animal that maybe was just born today or not even born yet. ATMs, she had to get some cash out. She went to 3 of them. At the third one, she finally found one that was working. This person says they can see a lot of desperation on Facebook. People asking for help. Can't make payments, can't put food on the table, can't put gas. But I've heard that a lot from a lot of people. This is a pest control company in Central Florida. They have 4 of their actual trucks down because they don't have parts for them. So that hurts the bottom line when you can't have workers out there working. Also, they can't even do a local drug test because the drug testing center has no P-cups. So you can't even test. He said he sees a lot of older folks where he is in Florida. A lot of communities that have 55 and older to be in them. And he says people are panic buying. He says people are concerned, and he can see it. He goes in their house. He's a pest control man. He sees people buying and storing ammo and food. He sent me one picture of a person that loaded their whole car up with canned goods. It was slammed full of canned goods cases. I couldn't even make it up their driveway. This is from a local Polish deli, and it's a family-owned business. This person went on Father's Day to get a meal, and they had no fresh-made hot dishes. The reason is one of a piece of equipment to keep everything warm while it's sitting is broken. And it's at least a 2-week wait. This 2-week wait could put these people out of business if they cannot make any money. So pray that this part comes in and they can get operating like normal. This person works for a local municipality, and in the last 18 months, their city has been buying lots of generators. They just recently bought 4 more military surplus generators. This person in November of 2021 bought 4 new tires for their vehicle. They got the roadside hazard insurance on it, and one of the tires went bad with a puncture. He went to get a replacement. It did cost $220 when he bought them. Now, if he would have bought them without the insurance, it would have been $300. This moved to Northeast Texas. This person said 3 out of the last 5 most recent half-gallon milk purchases, great value, Walmart brand, were sour when she opened them, and they were not past their expiration date. Also, another person complained about produce already being old the day they buy it, or it looks terrible in the store. Widespread throughout the whole United States, that problem is occurring. Missing chips, alcohol, water. I don't know if that's rubbing alcohol or drinking alcohol. They had large gaps in other sections of the store. This person received a notice from their electrical company. By August, the rates will double. Also, the heating oil that they use has almost doubled. So now, with the new electrical rates coming up, the new cost on heating oil, they will be spending $800 more per month. $800 more per month. If you're on a fixed income and you're getting Social Security and maybe a little pension or retirement, $800 is devastating to you. Nickel and diming us to death. Well, it's no longer nickel and diming us, it's 50s and hundreds. Let's go over to Washington State and a yogurt. This person buys this yogurt. It's $1.49 a quart. 3 weeks ago, it went up to $2.79. Now it is $4.99. This person lives near a train track. Normally, they have 5 to 10 trains a day going past their house. They said nothing, I repeat, nothing in the last few days. So where are the trains? This guy was thinking about a pool. He had a quote last year of $63,000 for a nice in-ground pool. He got a new quote, and it is $84,000 now with a 16 to 18 month wait. This is Kroger, Nevada. Their 25-pound bag of store brand flour normally is $8.99. Now has gone to $11.99. Let's move over to Seattle, Washington. This is a grocery store, and the candy was unbelievable. The amount they have stocked. They sent me pictures. It's just everywhere. Candy, candy, candy. So they're thinking a bunch of containers came in from the port. They also were worried about expiration dates. If it's been sitting in a ship for a long time, what is the expiration dates on them? Also, they noticed there's a gravel yard there. Now the gravel yard is filling up with big trucks. Not moving, just sitting. Is it because of diesel? Is it because of shortage? They don't know. But these are lots of semis, and they're all sitting. This has happened on the 20th of June. This is a Costco in Citrus Heights near Sacramento, California. This person was pumping gas, and all of a sudden there was a power outage. They said it was an eerie feeling. It was like the day the earth stood still. He was only halfway filled up. So he left and then found another gas station that had power before he went home. This is a professional tailor, a seamstress. They do bridal work. They said there is a hanger shortage. The quality of the hangers they're buying has gone way down, and the price has gone way up. And I've had that reports here before where stores are not asking you if you want your hanger. They're keeping it and only giving you the hanger if you ask for it. They said actually hangers are very expensive for them, and it's a big expense for their everyday use. California Fuel, this person sent me a picture at $7.09. Let's move over to the Panhandle of Texas. This person had to travel to Houston for a cancer treatment. In their medical files, they were reading, it says this type of cancer that they actually need contrast dye to evaluate it. So she is making the 600-mile trip, him or her, I don't know who. This person is going 600 miles. The only way they can travel that far to get the best care is because of Angel Flight. And this is a shout out to Angel Flight. These are volunteer pilots that fly medical people that need appointments all around the United States for free. So Angel Flight, I salute you. Thank you for doing this. They said they could not get this treatment without Angel Flight and traveling that 600 miles. So they're praying when they get there, there will be enough contrast dye to do what they need to do, because you have to have it to help diagnose this person. This is life or death. This is a shortage that could result in this person not getting the care they actually need. Let's move over to Northwest Ohio. Gas $5.19, diesel $6.15. Eggs used to cost them 49 cents, which is pretty cheap. And that was in January 2020. Now, same eggs, $3.29. They said violence. Crime is just exploding. Thefts, assaults. People are on the edge, they said, quick to snap. And that's because people are worried about the economy. People are worried about jobs. Let's go to Missouri. This person was at Missouri Walmart, and they noticed workers taking apart a fridge, a big fridge for where you can get your food out of. And they said the fridge is broken. They're taking it apart, removing the whole fridge, because their part won't come in till fall, and they're going to use that space for other goods. Plus, they don't want to look bad in front of their customers with empty spots. So, removing a whole refrigerator because you missed an part. This person, a couple more chicken problems. People saying their chickens aren't laying, and they're blaming it on the chicken feed. I don't know. I'm not doing any scientific experiments. I'm not keeping the data. I'm not even putting out what brand it is or what kind it is. And some don't give it to me, some do. This is a contractor. They have a brand new huge warehouse built, and they're lacking one thing. They're lacking the power box, electrical box for inside it. So they can't move in until they get that. Another contractor says he's waiting 26 weeks out on transformers so he can finish his houses. He says his wire is 12 weeks out. Let's get over to Missouri. They have a trash pickup. Their trash pickup is, they pay $57 every 3 months for trash pickup. It has gone up now to $63. And they just got added a $5.88 a temporary fuel surcharge. Everything's going up. This person said they had 10 fraud attempts on their account in the past 90 days. And in dealing with this, they have noticed and talked to people that fraud is rampant. Please watch your credit card. Watch everything you have for fraud. This is Canton, Michigan. This is a grocery store. No peanut butter, no candy, no pasta, and a lot of signs saying a limit of 2 on a lot of things. Walmart in southern Illinois, no bags. They actually have no bags to check you out. This is the third place. One was local to me. I can't remember where the other ones were. They have actually physically, Walmart has run out of the plastic sacks that you put your groceries in as you take them home. Incredible. This is a lady in Mississippi. I want you to pray for this lady. I talked to her 3 weeks ago. She's doing good. She had an addiction problem, drug addiction problem, but she is doing wonderful. I could tell by the conversation. We had a long conversation trying to help her prep. She has limited money, but she's doing good. But the problem is her pharmacist just told her that she's on a medical assisted treatment plan, and she says it's working. She gets 2 types of medication to help her, I guess, stay off illegal drugs, and it's working. But the pharmacist said that this medicine is being discontinued. They will not have any more for her. And the pharmacist asked the drug reps if they're going to have a substitute, and there is no substitute for it. So pray that they find it, a way for this lady to get her medication, because I personally talked to her. I personally know she's trying, and she's doing good, but she needs to stay on this medication. Hang in there. Also, someone sent me legalized marijuana has dropped in price. This is probably like only the first thing I've heard. They bought it usually at $91, but now it is $72. So it's actually a 22% less in the price of legalized marijuana. This is a machinist. He works for the railroad company. He's been doing it 20 years at a repair locomotive shop. He had a lot of good things to say. I will summarize what he's saying. They're running by the skin of their teeth. He says they're not doing proper maintenance or repairs. He says people are just signing off on things. Inspections are not being done properly. Everyone is overworked. Lots of people are leaving. If they hire someone, he is new, he is green, he doesn't know what he's doing. He said when you pull up to a railroad crossing and the train is coming and you stop, don't get close to that train. Stay as far away as you possibly can for safety reasons. Let's go to Oklahoma. This person needed a galvanized trash can and could not find any locally, so they had to drive 40 miles to a store that had one to get a galvanized trash can. This is a family-owned company in Utah. They sell household products. They've been in business over seven years, and they have 4,000 members that sell for them. This particular person's daughter works for the company, has been doing it for 2 years. They've just notified everyone there'll be layoffs. Company is shutting down. This is sad. That's a lot of people that were counting on a paycheck. This is Walmart in Indiana. I think it's Boonville. Pallets everywhere. I got pictures of it. Pallets are everywhere. It's full. It's maxed out. It's probably a fire hazard. Let's go to Texas. This person says they're currently experiencing delays in getting prescriptions filled in their area. Actually now, instead of getting a 90-day fill with 180 pills, they're only getting a 15-day with 30 pills. What that means is they don't have enough, so they're just throwing a little bit at every person to try to keep the system